Hello, 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 my dear great people of grace out there. This is Moxbless again from your dating and relationship tips TV, welcoming you today to Moxbless rant. So today we don't have any topic. It's just a general talk about relationship. But one particular topic that I really wanted to discuss today because my wife suggested that to me. I would really rather just use it as a rant. I have no special advice to give out. But this question is this. The question has always been, is it a must that a woman should be a good cook to be a good wife material? As in, is it a must that a woman should know how to cook before men should consider marrying them? Something like that, she asked. You know what I'm talking about. Is it a must that a wife really should know how to cook, should be a very good cook to be considered for marriage? This is a question again for the men. Is it a must that your wife should be good in the kitchen? Does really her cooking skill play any role on making a decision whether to marry a particular person or not? This is a topic, right? Because before my wife actually suggested a topic like this to me, I know she must have come across so many arguments in different places before she decided to let me ask me if I can do a video about that. So let's dive into it. My own opinion about this kind of a topic is I don't really care. I don't really care, because I don't live to eat, you know. I eat to live. So food is not a primary or the biggest thing in life. Yes, it is necessary to eat well, good food, well prepared, as a matter of fact. But it is not the German language, they will say the oberste. It is not the uppermost or the all and all. When considering marrying someone. You know, I don't think whether a woman is a good cook because the world we live in today, uh, it is not a must that a woman should be a good cook because it is not a must that you have to host the whole city one day. Women who can't cook uh, can also be useful in other areas of life. That is why I started by saying it like this, that whether a woman can cook or not doesn't play any role when I'm considering or when I'm deciding whether to marry a woman or not, because food is not everything, as I said before. Another reason is this: if you are getting to know somebody and you find out that this person is not a good cook, definitely you won't be eating outside the whole life course of that relationship, I would say. But I think, yeah, it's necessary to find out whether someone can cook or not. Someone you are going into a relationship with, you don't know how far this relationship is going to get to. You won't expect to have a woman out there that can't even cook well for the kids and all those things. You can't keep eating outside. So with that, I think it is not a must still, that a woman should be a good cook to be considered for marriage, because we don't live in a world of kitchen she's not my kitchen wife. We don't live in a world where kitchen is the life, you know. But some people will always still see this as a red flag of not going into a relationship with a lady because she doesn't know how to cook. You're just wasting your time, or you're just giving yourself headaches that are uncalled for, because you can employ a cook in future, and if anyone disses you because of the fact that your wife can't cook, uh, that person has his own problem, you know, to deal with, and you just ignore and move on. You know, we have a culture in Africa. We Africans, that's always requires some certain level I mean, the women should demonstrate some level, that they will demonstrate some certain characters that they are able to make the man comfortable in future. How the man is going to prove that he can make the woman comfortable in future is by providing a lot of stuff down there for the family, or in the name of bride price, or what they call it, I don't know. So you are doing the buying and she is showing you her skills, so it's like you are buying a helper. For God's sake, your wife is not your slave or your house girl that should be doing everything for you. If a woman can iron, she can wash, she can cook, she can still be a useful wife material in so many other areas in life. Life is not all about living to eat. Will eat to live. I hope you got it. So, I don't really care whether a woman can cook or not. I don't take that as a factor while considering marriage, because that is just one area may pull women back in our today's society. You know, she has to meet up with a lot of domestic jobs, domestic work at home. She should be able to do a lot of things before you can pay her bride price and all those kind of things. You know, we are living in the 21st century, and the world is growing faster than you think. And you know, I don't also fancy the fact that people are a bit dumped down by one traditional rule or laws that has been made that didn't really bring anybody forward, but instead has kept us as slaves to ourselves all these centuries. I think things like this should be abolished. Mentalities like this should be abolished if we are to face the next future. You know, if you look at some countries today, some continents, I'm not talking about Africa in particular. Some of these rules they create to hold human being backward has been there for so many centuries, and if you look at it properly, these rules are the reasons why these people cannot progress. If you look at the human development index of some countries, it is not something one should be happy about. You know, this country got very low human development index that you know, that you wonder if these are humans, you know, and they are used to it. You know, a woman should learn how to cook before she's given out for marriage. Are you giving out a cook or a slave out for marriage, or it is based on love or the feelings that this your daughter has for her future husband, or your feelings or your own demand, you know, from her, and how she's going to handle her husband or whatever. So my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, is this: it is not a must that a woman should be a good cook before she can go into marriage. Hope you got that. This is my own opinion and not a general opinion. So ladies and gentlemen, I think you have your own opinion You can comment on the comment section below. Let us also know what you think about things like this. You know, you can also tell us, oh, I won't go and marry a woman that cannot cook. Some people do use this phrase, marry a woman that can cook, because beauty will fade away and hunger will always remain constant, as they will always say. Yeah, if I marry somebody that is very short, I will buy her a heel shoe, a higher heel shoe, and increase her height by some few centimeters. If I marry a woman who is not a good cook, I will sit her down if I'm a good cook and teach her some of my favorite meals. Alright? Or I invite somebody, if I'm not a good cook as well, to teach her these things and I pay for it. And it's all okay, because I don't think that there are women that will just say, I don't want to learn how to cook. They will, because they are women, try to put down the eyes and learn one or two things just to please the man, you know. But you see, it is not a must, you know. But you can always do this and fix these things up with the time. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, please press the like button. You lose nothing by doing so. In that way, you are just encouraging me to do this kind of video like this today. So this is Moxbless rants, as we call it. So until we meet again on another video, this is Moxbless from your Dating and Relationship Tips TV, wishing you a lovely day. Stay blessed and bye.